is the top priority one. And then we have the bottom one, which is
Threats of violence.
Bad cop, good cop, good cop. Julie, yeah, Juliet.
Juliet.
That's not even...
And then.
This is one fucked up pyramid.
The final one.
Please.
It was a cake.
and then. I think this is my plan. This is my thing. This is my thought process.
Like that, I know Leonard isn't really. Is he the only outlier?
He exhales and lowers his head, looks back up, and he goes, he was an unfortunate victim, yes.
Unfortunate victim. A whole arm gone. Trauma that far exceeds any park ranger's budget.
Mr. Salim, if we are to believe this situation goes far beyond just a bunch of kids, I believe your associate... fuck, what was the full name again? Your associate... fuck, what was the full name again?
Oh, whose full name are you looking for?
Yeah.
Hero Brian.
Oh, Dr. Here, I'll spell out his name. Here.
Hieronymus Brian Worth.
Yeah.
If we are to believe they are being guided by Dr. Brian Worth.
Part of the issue here. He'll look over. He goes, the outer door closed. He looks at Mihail.
What does she do?
He's asking if the other door is closed.
Miko would nod.
Okay. Both bodily and mental harm in a way I can't comprehend. Alright, I didn't think I would be at the cutting edge of creating a new sort of magical tradition. Alright, I didn't realize that my own desire to create a little safe space and fun would ultimately be invaded and corrupted by more evil men. But now I see that it's reaching a point where it's forcing my hand. It's clearly forcing everyone else's. I understand I didn't want others involved. I certainly didn't want Leonard involved. But I'm going to be putting more of you into danger if I give you the formula. Especially the method to get to this world.
Except we know we have experienced the veil. Some of us are soldiers and others deal with spirits. Some research them, and some just want to do good. But we know what we're getting into. So you have to give us that code, that access. Not because we're Foundation, but because someone has to do it.
He lets out a big sigh as a calmness and stillness enters the room.
It's okay, guys. I can do it. I have untrained diplomas.
Why do you have piloting?
For driving.
I drive.
I drive.
Darn.
So that is a +2, and then add a circumstance
But
bonus.
the Diana will
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Rayn. we cannot deal with Brian Worth in his current state, not in this realm. And the more he stays in that virtual world, the more his influence will expand upon the vulnerable minds of teenagers.
And with that, as Ayana looked down and see Salim thinking about his options, Julia, you could roll the +2 from that. Actually, no, I'm just gonna. Where's Ayana's aid? Is there anything else you need from me today, or?
Maybe not today, but whenever you deliver the code, we'd prefer some information on your created world.
Ah, right.
How we should prepare.
It's I mean, I can only assume some of you've played the video game, so I'm not saying it all translates 1-to-1.
I believe only.
Only Mikhail.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't take the two of you to be gamers.
Well, I'm more of a movie type than a video game type.
The game is fun.
The game is fun.
He says it the
Propeller
best.
hat.
Propeller hat. it's on his hoodie.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't take the two of you to be gamers.
Well, I'm more of a movie type than a video game type.
The game is fun.
The game is fun.
He says it the
Propeller
best.
hat.
Propeller hat. it's on his hoodie. Salim looks at you,
Can't even
Ayana.
tell what.
No, go ahead, Dimitri. What's up?
No, it's just he. No, it's just a really funny image of him. Like he is on the door, standing like standing like literally covering the entire door, and he's just staring blankly. You can't even tell because he looks like a genuine statue, and then you just suddenly hear that,
No,
and he's still not moving.
Generally, the only games I play are the tabletop
a
ones.
little young. I'm not sure if we're watching anything R-rated or anything crazy. Although I think some of them won't be that squeamish.
Well, we are watching, what was that movie called again, Julia?
It was. What was it? Oh, yeah. It was. Yasmin's dead queen's consort.
Ah.
It- From what Yasmin said, it has pretty much everything.
Can a movie truly have everything? He raises an eyebrow.
I suppose we'll see.
Skeptical bitch.
He goes,
This
alright.
guy's a fucking lumberjack. Yo. How would he know?
But out in the open like this,
and
possibly
I forget-
exposed.
I forget. Magic is, in all disciplines, is like, except for stagecraft, is veil
That's all veil.
or veil knowledge.
Absolutely.
Mikhail look at Julia like inspecting him for like it's been probably like seconds, and he would just go, "Do we need to worry about him or something?"
I don't think so, no. But we should probably tell him to stop playing out in the open. And Julia will walk up and
I won't walk up. I'm just gonna.
you know, a wise choice.
He realizes his hands are completely soaked in water. He goes, oh, and he tries to rub it off on his jeans. So he has the ability to control water, it seems, but no way to dry his hands.
I feel like Julia would. For some reason, a lot of Swedish people I know be carrying around tissues. So I think Julia would be the type of woman to do that. So she'll pull out a pack
Is it
of
one of
tissues. Oh,
Those
no.
old man tissues though.
Old man tissues? No, it's just a pack of
Like the-
tissues, like in a plastic pack.
There's, I mean, no, well, the old people in our towns have like tissues that are like multi-use, and they're like, I don't know,
Oh,
durable as fuck.
You mean a handkerchief?
Handkerchiefs, yeah.
What's your
Julia
names?
will reach out. Julia will
I'm
reach
like-
out her hand and for a handshaking and go, Julia.
And Mayana, and that over there is Miha.
Ooh, I've heard about you, Ayana. You're a respected individual in the community. I heard you worked with dead bodies in Arkham. That's what Salim was telling me.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant, but a job's a job.
After a
What's your
brief pause.
name?
Oh yeah. After you ask him, he goes, "Oh wait, I'm so sorry. My name's Isaac."
There it is. That little
Okay,
shit.
Okay, Julia, we have the opportunity to pause the time products here.
Quick save.
Divinity.
You don't need to give anything to us. The adults got it under control.
He'll look at the two of you and looks at Mihal on the back and goes, "Well, I'll be sure to keep the water tricks to a minimum and hopefully inside. Thank you."
Yes, keep it to Salim's office, maybe. Bring a
well.
bucket.
Not a lot of water though. Yeah, I guess the bucket could work.
Well, we must be off.
Take care, Isaac.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Yeah. You gotta look back and he'll just go back to whatever he was doing in the back here in the park.
He'll pick up water.
He'll go
Here's
find a
little
bucket.
water.
The formation of crater lake, an old volcano possibly detonated and has created this beautiful caldera, which now sits the lake itself. You know, you have all these other fun Halloween decorations and whatnot, and anything you guys wanted to pick up. After all, it's happening in 10 days. You still have time if you wanted to. Well, I would say I'm only narrating this because you guys are picking up snacks, so because the Halloween spirit is coming in. If there's anything your characters in particular wanted to buy.
I don't think. I'll have to look stuff up because it's not a flavor I actually indulge in.
When my people live around these parts. But more importantly, I am part of the Soul Society.
Does Julia know what the Soul Society does?
Yeah. On a broad overview perspective, the Soul Society is just a collection of funeral parlors and religious guilds that dedicate themselves to ensuring the souls of deceased individuals pass on. They're not exactly one religion, they're more like a collection of various faiths, all with one purpose, which is to ensure the dead are respected, and that undead are slain, and that people's and ghosts are that sort of thing. They're basically there to ensure the transition between life and death goes smoothly.
It's still a fun part of life, It brightens up the day. Gets your mind off things.
I've never celebrated, so I wouldn't know, I suppose. I mean, well, are you the only one from the Soul Society working here?
Percival, am I the only one in Soul Society working here?
You are like one of like 2 or 3 people. There's not a lot of people in Linkville. Or Link County, I should say.
Well, not the only one, but there's relatively few of us that work here.
Those that deal with death. So maybe it depends on what superstition you hail to.
Well, then, death is something that a lot of people fear in general. After all, it is not very common knowledge that what comes after. And even then, you will be leaving your life behind, never to come back potentially. That is obvious, of course. That is obvious, of course. The unseen one sees it fit that you return in some shape or form.
Of course. Well, you must be good at your job then, considering I've only heard praise so far.
Well, I do have to be.
So better to grab him instead of having him shadow me the whole time. You see him with a giddy smile. He goes, "This is Samson. This is Julia, Mikhail, Ayana." He looks over. He goes, "Whoa, look at those antlers. Are those real?" Sim just steps in.
Ooh,
They are-
Samson.
Wait, I'm gonna stomp him. What the fuck?
Ooh.
You stop him. He goes, Suddenly looks at you, Mikhail. He goes, "It's fine. He's part of Vale." Samson adjusts his shirt and goes, "I don't know where those gloves have been. I'm trying to keep my clothes clean."
We gotta kill this kid.
Bro, what
Just
do you
send
mean?
the signal. I'm a soldier. Send the signal.
I think so. It would look towards her boyfriend before me.
Okay. Okay.
Is Caden putting hands on Samson? Absolutely not. He's terrified of confrontation. But Mikhail, no.
Listen. I don't believe that bootleg. Not because I don't. Not because fucking Zoe is like a cuck or something, but because
What?
not because fucking Caden is a cuck, but I think it's
What?
because Zoe realizes that Caden, despite them having a lovely relationship, is a fucking pussy. And Mikhail is unstable.
Yeah, so neither. Anna, watch the kids. Kids plural. That includes Mihail.
So he's a young kid. He's going through puberty. You know, cooties are
Let him
cool.
go through. Let him go through puberty. Just anywhere else but here.
Listen, he's a detective, or he's a detective in the making. He needs to study, and he's a
Detective
visual
that will
learner.
A detective with one wrist broken if you don't fucking watch out.
So I'll say Mikhail's just kind of looming over as Samson is occupying Zoe's time as Julia and Ayana. Mikhail, do you follow suit, or are you staying up here as these two make their way downstairs?
Oh man, you guys are discuss important things, and Mikhail wants to be there, but at the same time, I'm paying attention.
I'll say Yasmin will put a hand on your shoulder. She goes, "I'll watch over the kid. You can go on."
What a good friend. He will nod and then go down.
Very well. From the table, and he'll begin to make his leave. He goes, "Following along?"
Of course.
You see old Omen. He's busting out. He's busting out the mechanical goods, and he's gonna begin working tirelessly.
Additional arms burst out of his cloak.
The Victor third arm.
Holy crap. Yeah, Julia will begin to loosen her tie.
You guys begin to make your way over
Walks out.
to Caden's house as you leave. I would imagine you all leaving the RV together, to get to the Anderson household in Linkville, right?
Yes.
So, let me just go ahead and do this. We'll do the RP when we come back, but I figured this would be a perfect time for a break. Let me just do this here. Let me go ahead and do
Can you
this.
guess what Salim is not?
I think it's it's a villager.
Oh no,
I'm such a fucking fat
Oh.
chub for not noticing that.
you didn't. That's the first thing I pointed out when Percy posted Salim's first.
It's too
Actually-
anime-ish. Like when I imagine Steve, it's a very specific view.
It's because
of,
he's
like,
got the
beard.
2012 peanut butter gamer cut. That's why.
Yeah,
It's-
that's true.
Yeah, that's the big fucking like. This is not Steve.
But
Yeah, when I
Sonic, don't you remember every commission he's in? He has a diamond axe.
I don't watch those, man.
How houses are with elevation. What would be considered a basement is then can be accessed on like a ground floor, but you have a bunch of you have Caden and his sister. You have Lena. Her brother isn't here; he's rested up at home. You do have the Yarvies, and you do have Salim and his cousins here, as well as Alexandra, taking a break from her job at the Friendema National Park. And what's the first movie y'all are putting on? I'm assuming y'all are just going straight to the Queen's Consort.
I think, yeah, 'cause I think that's the opener. I feel like every subsequent movie, people will actually pay less attention. So
Very
yes,
well.
we probably shuffles that one up at the front.
Focused on the things in this life that really matter, which is enjoying the company of friends and family, and getting distracted in a fun way in the media with snacks and food in a warm house in the cold autumn season here. As danger does loom in the mountains and in a certain lake that is not on your worries at the moment. You're just enjoying the night. And so, as I would say, as like 9 p.m. arrives, the Yarvies would probably be the first to begin leaving. They'll probably give their thanks and leave, followed by Alexandra and Lena before Salim and his cousins go back toward the hotel that is located here in Linkville.
Julia will probably be a tinge worried for someone that isn't in her immediate workforce. And then
But yeah, during
relax
during
watching
the
movie.
during the movie night, Aina will scoot over to Julia and say, I never took you for a romance type.
Oh. She'll like she'll like look at the walls, looking like she's seeing something really interesting on the blank blank green walls, and then just, well, it's just a rare emotion when you're a soldier.
And hey, if you wanted to experience more of this slice of life, part of it all, I would be willing to help you out.
Julia's gonna like look at Ayana confused. That's our. I'm. Not sure what you mean.
Go out, make a few friends. I don't know, maybe on a pet. Get into a relationship with a boy or a girl if that's what you're into.
Well, there's certainly more things interesting about, I think, everyone attending. And not least of all you. No, I think the least interesting one here has to be Caden. Why?
He sneezes.
Hey, now don't bully the guy.
No. Point is, well, don't think too harshly of yourself. I was just curious. Ja. I
Hey,
gonna
Prince,
still
maybe-
glass him.
No, that's the Mikko option, right?
But the Iana will say, hey, Prince, maybe you should focus on being a king before you ask the queen out.
No, don't.
Miss Stagmoon does make an astute observation. Maybe I do get my own kingdom, and then I invite you to the marriage proposal.
I didn't mean literally.
You see Ishmael grab him by the ear, and he goes, all right, enough with that. You're making me embarrassed. Samson kind of winces in pain.
Oh my god. Second an embarrassment.
Ishmael would rather kill himself than see that again.
Little does he know, he'll get very, very close.
If he didn't stop her, Iana would have gored at Samson with her antlers. It was only the outcome. I don't understand. Ayana's like the exception to us. We're like all pretty average height, but you're like a giant.
No, I mean, I'm only as tall as Zoe.
Yeah, but Zoe's like, she kind of looks back. I think it's all like the lack of air from her home state. You know, it makes them all tall because of the less influence of gravity over there.
Of course.
She winks, and she will begin to get ready, and she'll ruffle with Samson's hair a little bit because no doubt he was trying to make the moves on her as well. So she gets to leave.
This fucker. This guy doesn't even know about the CD incident.
I can't believe that would his mind specifically.
This guy doesn't even know about the CD incident.
I can't believe that would his mind specifically.
So I'll say, you guys begin to wrap things up, and Salim will also, I'll say when he goes to like shake your guys' hands, like as he says goodbye, he kind of gives you and Ayana a knowing look, before a passed out Alexandra who drank probably too much mead. He takes her upstairs and drives her safely to her abode, with the Rayn children following suit.
With the storm cloud and its droplets.
Yeah. And so, with I'll say Kayla would have left you guys some breakfast. She would have left you guys a note saying that, you know, breakfast ingredients here, you know, what's available there. She probably would have wrote it up on a very nice, neat sheet of like notepad paper that she would have left on the kitchen counter upstairs because she's that sort of person. As she had gone to the state capital to go do her work, which is about like a 5-hour drive. So, the United States is only a little big. And Caden and Zoe, they 100% are eating breakfast with you all. As Zoe begins to hoard all the food, real eater. And then, afterward, you guys will make your way back to the Anderson cabin as you wait with bated anticipation of the threshold device. The status of its completion. And so, with, I'll say, Kayla would have left you guys some breakfast. She would have left you guys a note saying that, you know, breakfast ingredients here, you know, what's available there. She probably would have wrote it up on a very nice, neat sheet of like notepad paper that she would have left on the kitchen counter upstairs because she's that sort of person. As she had gone to the state capital to go do her work, which is about like a 5-hour drive. So, the United States is only a little big. And Caden and Zoe, they 100% are eating breakfast with you all. As Zoe begins to hoard all the food, real eater, and then afterward, you guys will make your way back to the Anderson cabin as you wait with bated anticipation of the threshold device, the status of its completion. The idea of metaphysics goes, you are not going inside the video game. You are going inside a created plane, an inner plane, that takes on the attributes and properties of that digital video game. You're not going inside the video game, you're going inside a plane that resembles it. I make that distinction very clear because, well, I believe it will come across as idiosyncratic when you go inside, and it neither adheres neither to reality's laws nor the video game's laws. But I do not play such video games, so my understanding is amateurish at best. And he will bow before he kind of cleans the rag off of his own digital or his robotic face. Idiosyncratic when you go inside, and it neither adheres neither to reality's laws nor the video game's laws. But I do not play such video games, so my understanding is amateurish at best. And he will bow before he kind of cleans the rag off of his own digital or his robotic face.
So, Mihal, you're the expert here.
What did you say?
She said you're the expert here.
I guess I'll just nod.
Electronic components, as silver and gold make for excellent conductors. And on the actual binder, the thing like holding the rings, like the pieces of paper that holds the rings, the first sheet just says threshold device, placeholder name, because there is no official name for it just yet, nor any categorization. That's up to you. And then scrolling, like opening that first page, you do see then like a list of like an actual formal documentation of like, oh, this is what this object does. This is how, and it gives you brief history. Basically, it mentions redacted Rayn. You all know who that is. And then instructions on how to proceed with activating the object. He gave a brief overview of it, but there's a bit more technical things going on when you guys get to that point.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm thinking the day after is when we make the expedition.
Very well.
33.
I was just waiting. You son of
He lines up the Mosin towards Julia.
I knew he wouldn't
About-
resist it. I would.
Mihal is about to hit land the killing blow, but then Gustav.
Expedition 88.
But then Gustav comes in with his overcharge.
He does the perfect parry.
No, he doesn't come. He doesn't come. Because I said so.
For those who come
For
out.
those who,
For those who come after,
approach-
Doty's wizard hat, fly high.
Gustav is gonna fucking see me and I just gotta pull this. Fucking.
The first time for Julia and Mikhail. I know Ayana definitely has gone there before. It's kind of like considered like a cultural heritage site for the Makluk people, the indigenous natives of the region. After I think I mentioned the religion before, the idea that it was formed by the god of the sky and the god of the underworld in their deadly battle. So it is a religious, not necessarily like a holy site. It's just a natural religious site. And so you will be going there next week on Thursday because we got a Christmas this week, so we'll be skipping this week. We'll be meeting back up on the 1st of January on New Year's Day. Are any of you able to make it on New Year's Day?
On New Year's Day,
I mean,
yeah.
Probably. Man, we have no session this week.
Yeah.